Before I get into the video, I just gotta say that if you guys are a fan of Naruto and if you guys are a fan of the man known as the RasenMac, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to his Naruto channel because he just opened up the Naruto channel and he'll be uploading a lot of fire and a lot of that lasagna over on that Naruto channel. So if you guys do enjoy the RasenMac, who is one of my great YouTube friends, make sure you guys go ahead and check him out at his Naruto channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the video. The mystery of Licht's son is one of the biggest mysteries in Black Clover because he is the heir to the king of the elves, and we know that this character will be insanely strong like how Licht was, because in case you guys have been living underneath the rock and if you haven't seen the latest Black Clover episodes when Licht flexed his power, then boy oh boy, you would not be excited for Licht's son and how strong he's going to be. And there is a lot of people who think that he's already been revealed to us in being one of the main characters. So today we had to do a video discussing Licht's son being revealed and why he will be making his first appearance ever in the series. Now, the main character who is looked at to be Licht's son is actually Asta. Yes, the main character. A lot of people do think that Asta is Licht's son, and this is very believable because obviously we do know that he uses Licht's sword magic, and that was a dead giveaway. We've seen that these two, they had the same swords, and really the only time that people have the same type of magic is if they're related. So we could see Licht and Asta being related, father and son. And obviously we do know that Asta, he is part human like Tatia, so that would also make sense on why he would also come out as a human. And we know that Asta, he also did get his black powers from a devil that's inside of him, similar to how Licht got manipulated by the devil. That basically caused the war between the elves and the humans. So like father, like son, it would make sense that both of these were able to actually, I guess, coincide with the devil inside of them between Asta and Licht. And what if Licht was the one who actually did send Asta to the Forbidden Realm in order to protect him? Because we saw that Licht, he was willing to revive all the elves in order to protect their souls and make sure they didn't pass on. So what if he actually did do that for Asta? And probably the biggest note that why people believe that Asta is related to Licht is because he has white hair. Yes, believe it or not, people will actually think that Asta is related to Licht because they both have the same tone of hair. And listen, it's not a bad theory. It hasn't been. I'm not saying that it's a bad theory, but hey, I'm not saying that that's the biggest point for me. But no, in all seriousness, Asta being Licht's son, it definitely is a huge possibility. And speaking of Asta, it's not right if we did discuss Yuno, because Yuno being Licht's son is probably a bigger possibility than Asta being Licht's son. Yes, we know that Yuno, he is already part elf completely. Well, we know that if you're an anime only, basically he got to keep the elf power and he got to basically retain himself after being taken over. And we know that he also uses wind magic like Tatia. Yes, that was probably the biggest giveaway at Yuno being related to Licht. The fact that he does use wind magic, and it would be him using his mom's magic. And we know that the biggest thing is Licht's son, he chose Yuno's body to reincarnate into, which does mean that Licht and Licht's son and Yuno, they both have the same wavelength. So what if that does mean that Yuno, maybe he actually is Licht's son from another timeline, similar to how the whole Nero situation went down. And surprisingly, some people actually do think that Yuno does resemble Licht, or I guess you could say the other way around, because obviously with the whole elf undergo transformation, then people are starting to say that Yuno does resemble Licht. I could see it a little bit, but I do think that Yuno, he does have a higher possibility at being Licht's son than Asta. But I do believe that Licht's son, he will make an appearance for the first time in the series, and it won't be as Asta or Yuno. Yes, I do believe that Licht's son will be his own person, and he will get reincarnated just like how Fauna got reincarnated from one timeline to another. I do think that now that this arc is over, Licht's son will make an appearance, and I do think that character-wise, he'll be a perfect blend of Asta and Yuno, because we know that Licht, he got split up evenly between Asta and Yuno in a sense where We seen that Yuno, he became one with Licht, and when he did become an elf, we saw that Yuno and Licht, they were basically fighting side by side, and Licht said that it actually felt like he was fighting with his son when he was with Yuno. And obviously we do know that Asta, he has Licht's grimoire, he has his swords and everything, so that definitely does show you that Licht, half of him kind of went to Yuno, half of him went to Asta. So I do think that Licht's son, he will be a blend of both of their characters. And with one of the recent events that happened with Julius, I'm not going to spoil it if you're an anime only, but with, I'm just going to say, people getting restarted in power, I definitely do think it'll be a perfect time to introduce somebody who could replace Licht, and we'll be able to see him develop Licht's abilities from the very beginning. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.